First, I'd like to start by saying praise to Mount Shai, the honors to the elders and apostles that rule well. Salutation to the elect and the brothers out there that's doing the truth. Now, this scripture is I'm gonna start with this scripture. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it be already kindled? But I have a baptism to be baptized with, and how am I straitened till it be accomplished? Right. So as you can see in this picture, I think this was over in London. There's fire everywhere, but this isn't only happening in London. It's happening all over the world. The media is not, especially in America, throughout California and certain the states and stuff. They went quiet on that shit for a minute. But the point is, the Lord came to send fire, and there's already fires going on all over the world. And what do you want the Lord to do when He come back? He just gonna add more fire. And reason being is because we just had this little holiday come up, Thanksgiving, which was the death of the North American Indians, man. And those are Gad represent one of the 12 tribes of Israel. And Jake them celebrating their holiday, knowing that that was the death of North American Indians. But that's one of the reasons why the Lord bringing that fire upon this earth, man. So I'm going to start with this scripture. This is Isaiah 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So if you knew that Thanksgiving was the death of the North American Indians, and knew that was one of your brothers of the 12 tribes, you want to celebrate that holiday. And strength of salvation, right? So your knowledge of knowing is what's going to get you up out of here, what's going to save you. The fear of the Lord, Yahweh, is His treasure, right? The fear of the Lord, man. We're not supposed to be celebrating no holidays, man. That's one of the main reasons why the Lord got that battle of Jehoshaphat accumulating over there in the Middle East. Because wicked holidays like that, man. And we got more holidays like that coming up, man. Yaharatazah, we don't, it ends tomorrow type. But, it's a lot of these wicked ass holidays that's coming up throughout these next couple months and that's been coming up, that require Jake to worship idols or, be in a brute mentality. This is Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end? Nope, slack you. Amos 5 and 21. I despise your feast days, and I will not smell in your solemn assemblies. Right, that's talking about your holidays. Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them, neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beast. Take thou away from me the noise of thy songs, for I will not hear the melody of thy vows. Right, so that's talking about the songs you sing during these holidays, man. The Lord is not with that shit. All right, now this is back to Isaiah chapter 33, verse 22. For the Lord Yahweh is our judge. The Lord is our lawgiver. The Lord is our king. He will save us, right? Because that's our only salvation is through Yahweh Shema Shai. I'm going to take it to 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, everybody in the world, man. Because this word is going out through all the four corners of the world, and everybody then heard of being Israelites and what Thanksgiving, really, truly represents. And, that's why the North American Indians are rising up, man. They got the movement called AIM. A lot of Gadites are revolting, A lot of the tribes are revolting because they don't like the fact that Esau is like taking over, tearing down what they established in their nation, man. The Lord basically putting a spirit on them, It says, hearken ye people, let the earth and all that is therein, the world and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter, right? And this is future prophecy, man, because the Lord gonna kill all of those nations that's at that battle at Jehoshaphat. And not only that, nuclear missiles are gonna be shot also on certain particular nations for what was done to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. See, it's all about the 12 tribes of Israel. If if we knew, and Jake knew, because we know now how special he was, Slakia. See, how about Shemal Shah? We wouldn't be doing the things you wouldn't be doing the worldly things, man. It says, their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall melt with their blood. It says, and all the host of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall roll together as a scroll, and all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a falling fig from the fig tree. Right, and that's talking about America being hit with the nuclear missiles, man. It's gonna look like a scroll. That nuclear blast looks like a scroll when you look at it, like sideways, man. It says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is America, and that sword is talking about the nuclear missiles. And upon the people of my curse to judgment. Right, Esau is the people of the Lord's curse, man. Going all the way back to Cain and Abel, that mark that was put on Cain, man. It says, I'm gonna jump to verse 10. It shall not be quenched night nor day, the smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation. It shall lie waste, none shall pass through it forever and ever. But the cormorants, and that's talking about America's destruction. America gonna be destroyed so bad that nothing's gonna dwell there. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it. The owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion. Right, and that's because America then divided all the nations and put lines everywhere and said this is the north, this is North America, this is South America, this is Dakota, Chicago, all that shit. Canada, all that shit is gonna be null and void when that time comes, and you ain't gonna know what is what, which way is up, man. But the cormorant and the bittern shall possess it, the owl also and the raven shall dwell in it, and he shall stretch out upon it the line of confusion and the stones of emptiness. They shall call the nobles thereof to the kingdom, but none shall be there, and all her princes shall be nothing. Right, man. So for what America has done and the philosophies and the witchcraft that America has put out, this world is going to be destroyed for it. Well, America, this heaven is going to be destroyed for it. Salakia. This is Revelation chapter 9, verse 14. Hold on. 14. Saying to the sixth angel which had the trumpet, loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour, and a day, and a month, and a year for to slay the third part of man. That's why that war going on in the Middle East, man. Them angels got loosed over in the Euphrates. All the tension really damn near started in the Euphrates, with the blocking of the blocking of that pathway and that trade, man, after they took down Libya. It says, and the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men, which is Esau. Esau is going to catch the nuclear missiles, man. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them. Right. And it says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision. That's about the nuclear missiles, man. 200 million nuclear missiles. It says, and thus I saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat on them, having breastplates of fire and of jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone. Now that should remind you what happened to Sodom and Gomorrah. You know, fire and brimstone hitting the 5 cities, man. As you can see, Obama's still pushing this weak ass agenda on homosexuality all around the world. I haven't got to read this article, but he's in Kenya doing it now. But it said, by these three were the third part of men killed Esau, by the fire and by smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouths. For their power is in their mouth and in their tails. For their tails were like unto serpents and had heads, and with them they do hurt. And the rest of the men which were not killed by these plagues yet repented not of the works of their hands. Talking about the elites. It says, and they should not worship devils and idols of gold and silver and brass and stone and of wood, which neither can see nor hear nor walk. Neither repented they of their murders, nor of their sorceries, nor of their fornications, nor of their thefts. Right, that's why we're going to, you know, when Yahweh Shemel Shai give us that power, man, we're going to fuck you elites up, man. Y'all see y'all world coming down, man. Slack it. Let me get one more scripture. This is Ezekiel chapter 39, verse 14. Hold on. And they shall, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to start at 14. And they shall, sever out continual employment, passing through the land to bury with the passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth, right, from all the deaths, man. It ain't gonna be no unemployment, you know. It ain't gonna be no food stamps. You can't afford to work. You need help from the government. No, you elites are gonna get down and clean up all of them bodies, man. All of them decomposing bodies. The bodies that the Lord had birds eat, man. Y'all gonna get them bodies up and y'all gonna bury them. It says, and they shall sever out men of continual employment, passing through the land to bury with passengers those that remain upon the face of the earth to cleanse it. After the end of 7 months shall they search, right? So your elites, you know, y'all gonna be put to work in that day, man. We ain't gonna devalue the currency to where we can't make jobs in the world, man. It says, and the passengers that pass through the land, when any seeth a man's bone, then shall he set up a sign by it, till the buriers have buried it in the valley of Hamon-Gog. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the lesson. It was just, you know, something that, you know, the Spirit put on me. That's it for the lesson. All praise to Yahweh Shemel Shai, the minds, the elders and apostles that rule well, and salutations to the brothers doing truth sincerity. Remember, what's happening in London is happening everywhere. All this fire and this chaos that's kicking off is because it's the judgment of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, shalom. Shalom.